My Little Idiot. Chapter 1. She left her cell phone.
Her phone stayed cold in my sweaty hands. Since it's been a night without her, I still can't sleep. She spends 14 hours a day on it, and she left it behind at some junkie's place. Not a chance. That's the thing. She wouldn't have left it. I tighten my grasp tight on her phone. When I lift it to my face, it lights up quickly before turning to black when it realizes I'm not turning it on. I don't feel like my blood is boiling, but I feel insulted someone would take my little idiot from me. I wish I was like a bump in the night. People aren't ever scared of other people.
It's all right, Gentle.
The junkie says.
You'll find her.
People aren't scared of people. MMA fighters die all the time thinking they can punch, but they punch a guy with a gun who can hold a grudge. The guy with the gun comes back and shoots the MMA fighter. From my calves to my forearm muscles, I felt an urge to strangle him. I watched the junkie speak as I ignore his words. Dealer grabbed her. Maybe dealer's friend. Sex trafficking, I assume. Ready to strangle the next man who walks through the door. I have the junkie with me, and he called the dealer. The dealer is coming. My chest inhales as I hear a creak on the other side of the door. I hold my breath as I hear footsteps approaching. The door opens with dealer talking. He must not be the type to knock, saying something to my little idiot's junkie friend. I move in like fog. I exhale as my curved hands grab his neck and my spare hand tries to grab his right hand wrist. Going for weapon, maybe. Decide to smash his hand as fast as possible. Pushing to door frame, I smash his hand hard, shoving his wrist. Free his neck as I smash in his eye. It's a blur, I don't know which. I can feel his body falling back like a bag full of rocks. I stomp his right shoulder and check his pockets. No weapons. I stomp my right leg on his collarbone, pinning him down. His head is propped up by the wall. It looks like it's going to bow from water damage. I keep my weight on him. Where is my little idiot? I say.
You mean the girl? The girl's okay. She's okay.
The dealer says. She left her phone. You grabbed her, I tell him. I found it here trying to find her.
She's a coke whore. She's a coke whore.
The dealer shrieks as my weight continues to hurt him.
She just went with my guy to where she can get more. It's not what you think. She just went with my guy to the drugs. It's a gang thing, man.
I can't finish him now. I plan to throw him away out a window, flatten him like a pancake. He will end up in the trash. What gang? Where are they? I say, trying to stay calm. Thinking of how to flatten him. Thinking this week. I think of the noise his body will make as it hits the ground.
Dante Sirens? Man, let me up. Let me up. I'll just take you to them.
He says. Dante Sirens? Sounds made up. Well, I can take him. I take my foot off him and grab his shirt collar and help him stand up quick. I think that a drug gang sounds about right. My little idiot always diving into coke to forget why she's sad. Always getting scooped up. I work, I hit the gym, I practice Muay Thai, and then I go home and grab my little idiot. Gotta work to afford her drugs. Gotta hit the gym to keep myself alligator strong. All to protect my little idiot. Take me to them, I say as he rambles like a madman, wanting to be upset with me but doesn't want me to hurt him anymore.
You okay, Ron? Ron, I'm sorry I didn't know he was going to do this.
The junkie says.
Shut up,
says the dealer.
Let me use. I'll be all right.
He sweeps his hands down his shirt, pushing my hands off him. He takes his white bag to a table and takes out a pinky bone-sized metal spoon and takes a sniff. I can hear the thud his body will make when it hits the ground. The junkie, I've seen him before. I can't bother to remember names. Just seemed like another scene kid who wishes they could steal away my little idiot. She always curls up into a ball and tells people, I'm going to get my life together, and then my dad is going to buy me a house. I just got to get my life together. Her crying, sad girl I want to recover act always brings the white knights and the predators. Dealer goes for his phone. He's taking too long. I go over to him and clamp my arm on his shoulder. He smiles like he has an invisible gun to his head. Twisting a little from the pain,
Yeah, I can take you to them.
I release my grip. He fiddles with his phone, so I grab the wrist that's holding it. Enough of that, let's go, I say to the dealer.
Hey man, we can't just show up there. We gotta tell them we are coming and what we are coming for.
He says, turning toward me. I smash him as hard as I can between the eyes. I was maybe aiming for the nose, but this is better. It hurts my hand more. Needs to be wrapped, maybe. He stumbled back, holding himself up on the counter with his spare arm. He drops his phone. I grab it. The digital age sure makes things more dicey. I doubt Junkie knows anyone else that matter. He would have said something. I grabbed the dealer by the collar. You don't understand, we are going now. I push him out in front of me. You brought her to one of them and you are going to bring me to him.
Phone.
The dealer says.
Address and phone. Goyed. Damn. Why is everyone a fucking A-type personality tough guy these days? I'm just a cocaine junkie like you. I don't have any tricks. I don't care, just trying to get my middleman laid.
Aw, Ron, I'm sorry.
What I'm going to do is drive to this kidnapper and use my belt, buckle and all, and strangle him to death. I'm going to show him what happens when you take what doesn't belong to you. My little idiot is too dumb to be scared. I could be there strangling the kidnapper to death and she would keep her cool. If she had her fix, she'd be horny to see me. If she hadn't, she'd beg me to get her high. Trauma is maybe like that. I imagine the kidnapper hanging from a rafter with my belt. The thud of the body of the dealer hitting the ground from being thrown off the balcony. I need my little idiot. I let him find the address on his phone. I watch him as he brings up the map. I grab the phone from him and tell him, let's go to my car. The junkie and the dealer seem to be very tense. I count the ways I could need an extra body and do the math if the junkie could hurt me. Hey junkie, you should come, I say.
Okay. I don't think you need me.
Junkie says. I don't worry about taking him. Junkies can't hold a grudge. If I had my way, nothing will be left of them to hold a grudge. Things don't always go my way, though.